What's shaking, people? Back with another reaction, back with some more acid, and I guess we're technically back with some more Acid House, which I do think this is, but as I mentioned in my last reaction, the Acid House remix of Loki's London Acid City by Lochi as well, I do think it's Acid House that still sort of captures a bit of that London acid techno feel, which of course that makes perfect sense given the sort of source of the tune and the sort of attitude and idea behind the tune, so... yeah, here we go. This is Loki's London Acid City Acid House remix by Lochi from 2006 on Root Master Records. Once again, shout out to Root. This is Root 58, I should point out, the cat number. And just because there was something in the run-out groove of the other one, let's check to see if there's anything here. Do we have anything? No, it just says Lordy Curve Pusher. Yeah, so I think the message on the first one was... pretty amusing, but I don't think there's anything here other than the cat information. So here we go, the Acid House remix by Lochi themselves. Side note, I mean, tempo-wise, I'll give it to you. It's Acid House, but I feel like it's heavier and a bit harder than a lot of Acid House I know. I'll tell you what it reminds me of. It reminds me a bit of like an Emmanuel Tom tune on Attack Records, like one of his classics, you know, like 94, 95, like Tone or like Stress. I dig this version. But side note, if you go look at my party mix playlist, one of the sets I played at this party, what was it called? Was it Acid Varsity? I think it was called Acid Varsity. Yeah, I have the flyer over there. That's what that look was about. But yeah, I opened one of the sets. I played two sets at that party. One of the sets I played, this is the opening tune. Now that kind of rubber band sort of acid work. Wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Oof. That is nice. Is now. Oh, and that lighter. The real kind of bendy, like, which is kind of like the slower Acid House version of the way they articulate the synth in the 2006 like Acid Techno remix that I already reacted to. This is kind of like the lower energy version of that. That like gurgly, like heavier acid creeping in. Texture now. Little flares, you can still hear that kind of like rubber band acid riff. There's like an electricity now, like coating everything. like that. It feels like we're sort of like falling into like an acid haze, like lost at acid sea. But that pulse, maybe guiding us out of the haze. How to achieve a good break or build up without using a big snare roll. You just feel the energy, like everything was keying up. It didn't need to do like a huge like snare roll. I mean, there's that kind of like choppy one right before it comes in, but it's like relentless. You know, it's not overly fast, but it's heavy and it's implacable. You cannot stop this tune. Just feels a little stompier than a lot of acid house I've heard. I'm sure people are like, oh, but listen to this tune by this person and this tune, and you know. I know there's like heavier acid house out there. There's some hardcore tunes that like, you know, acid house, acid techno. I feel like it works as both, but I feel that about this. That little creak is just brilliant. It's like a loose piece of metal and it's just like again, it's like there's some like metal like wheel that wasn't fully tightened, so it's like the tune's like rocking. It's just like slightly out of alignment. Kick feels even harder right there as it's more isolated. Our time is now? No, it just ends. I love that. You know, keeping it fresh, not just doing the same thing with the different versions of the tune. But yeah, I like that. You know, acid house is less of a pursuit of mine than acid techno and acid trance. But I do have a lot of acid house, or not, maybe not a lot, but I do have, you know, a few dozen records of acid house. A lot of hard floor, fair to say, and I have to react to more of theirs. I've done a couple of their tunes recently, but yeah, I really need to get to more of the hardcore vinyl, or hard floor vinyl I have. So yeah, hopefully you're here for it. But yeah, I really do enjoy that tune, even if acid house isn't like my main bag, so to speak. And like I said, I have played it at a party before, and I think it got a pretty good reception. I do remember the set that I played it at. It was like the first set of the night, so I don't think like the room had, you know, quite gotten full yet, so I don't remember like if it made like a really big impact, but it was very enjoyable to play, and I think it fits with a lot of other stuff in the Rootmaster catalog, even if it's a bit slower and you have to pitch it up, you know, to sort of get it in line with other Rootmaster tunes. Nevertheless, let me know what you think. Let me know what you thought of any of the versions so far. I think I did, is it 4? Yeah, I've done 4 now, so yeah, let me know which of the 4 was your favorite. Anyway, thank you for listening and watching. I will see you next time.